Okay, today I'll show you my homework chapter 4.6 to you. It's about Arduino. Okay, so you can see the topic of this research is Arduino, uh, potential meter, several LCD project. So you can see the primary goals: master a log signal reading and value mapping. Learn to use angle read to get potentiometer values and map to convert to several angles 0 to 180, and master uh, base serial control using use serial library for process angle control and understand PWM signal driving. Master I2C LCD usage, learn initialization, console control, and content display compared to paperless LCD achieve multi-module linkage, integrate potentiometer, several and I2C LCD display to complete a closed loop system. And key significance, you can see simplify writing. I2C LCD use only two wires, SDA and SCL, instead of 8 and 16 wires. Understand analog to digital conversion, typical analog signal precision, scenario in embedded development, and engineering demonstrate classical example for beginner to learn Arduino physical linkage with practical detail like serial debugging and LCD cursor management. Okay, so the hardware component and connection. Um, so we need Arduino Uno main board and the potential meters, serial motor. Mm, the so we can see the three pins. The red one is connect to the 5 volt. Is means 5 volt, and the brown or black line is means ground, and the orange or yellow line is means signal. And I2C LED module, jumper wires, and breadboard. So the precision meter connections, the power to the 5 volt, the ground to the ground, and the signal to the A0 pins, and the several connections, the power to the 5 volt, ground to the ground, signal to the digital pins 9, and the I2C LCD connections. Use the SDA connect to the A4 and the SCL connect to the A5. The VCC connect to the 5 volt and the ground connect to the ground. So the I2C LCD address configuration, the common I2C address, most common address is 0 multiply 27, and um, our our LCD is 0 multiply 27, same to this common one. And the initialization code, the liquid crystal I2C LCD, we need this library to control the LCD 0 multiply 27. Okay, so you can see we need these three library, several and wire and liquid crystal I2C. And object creation, you can see we define the arrows A0 pins and the 0 pin 9 and the LCD, liquid crystal LCD. The setup function, initialization phase, setup function details. We zero begin use this 9600 build rate, and initialize zero communication for debugging, and we bind the zero to special fade pin, And then you can see the loop function, the core execution logic. The step one is read potentiometer's value input value to the analog rate, and the step two is mapped to the serial angle, wherein the serial angle is map 0, 1023, and 0 and 180. The step three is controls several movement by several dot wire, and the step four is update LCD display. Okay, so the LCD display management key techniques face position with set cross, avoid overwriting prominent text by conclusion cursor points, and clear residual digital with space characters after printing value, and maintain consistent layout during dynamic updates. So the system workflow complete execution cycle. The initialization phase load libraries and define hardware pins, and initialize several communication for debugging. Attack several to the specified pins, and initialize I2C LCD and display initial promotes, and the continuous loop phase read a log value from potentiometer and convert to zero angle use map function. Drive 0 to 0 to target angle, and update the LCD display with correct values. Send the debugging data to 0 monitor, and short delay for debouncing and stability. So the key improvement you can see verify the LCD address, and use PWM capable, provide spirit power, and provide spirit power supply for serial, and then you can see the common issue and the solution. This one is project expansion and enhancement idea. You can see it. This is compression I2C vs parallel LCD. We use I2C LCD. So the step one is physical setup. The step two is serial monitor output, and the step three is LCD display. The fourth one is serial movement and is interactive testing. So you can see my achievement. So you can see the hardware connection. And the LCD and the codes of C++. You can see the angle. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your listening.